Hello, and welcome again to another one of Shad's Battlefield Play for Free video commentaries. If you haven't checked the game out yet, go to battlefieldplayforfree.com.
Alright everybody, I'd like to thank Vision X for that intro there. I thoroughly enjoyed it a lot actually, so thank you very much. Okay, now moving right along, of course the person that suggested this particular video, which seems to be a problem for me because nobody specifically suggested this weapon. So there's really nobody that I can attribute to this video, and I could only assume that a lot of you are very disappointed in this weapon. At least for those of you that have already used it. But realistically, you shouldn't. That's why I'm here to show you that the 9a-91 is not a bad compact rifle. A lot of its stats compare to the AKS-74U. However, this compact rifle has a bit more ammo and more range than the AKS-74U, but is lacking very minutely in the damage department in comparison to it. The total amount of bullets that you get with the 9A is actually 150, and that's 30 per magazine. You don't have to worry about burning through your ammo anytime soon with this compact rifle due to the fact that it has a slow rate of fire. It still doesn't stop it from being relatively deadly though, especially in hipfire accuracy. The recoil on this compact rifle is not bad as well. You can actually maintain accurate shots over long distances. However, it does seem to be low in the damage department over long distances, roughly staying around 10 to 15 damage per hit. However, it does seem to be a drastic difference in the damage department from medium to close range. From medium range it does around the low to high 20s, and close range it does high 20s to low 30s. As far as headshots go with this compact rifle, up close it takes about 2 to 3 bullets. Over medium range it takes about 2 to 3 bullets. And at long distances it takes about 4 to 5. It's pretty odd because it does drop a bit in damage over exceedingly long distances for a compact rifle that boasts good in the a little bit better range than the AKS-74U. Even though in the weapon description it boasts that this is a good assault rifle for close quarters combat, which it is, that doesn't mean you should take on an entire enemy team head on with this rifle, just because of the simple fact that the rate of fire on this gun, since it is relatively slow, would not be a good idea to go headstrong with maybe 3 guys unless you were able to maintain headshots with them, and even then that would be exceedingly difficult. So if you were going to use this gun, you can definitely use it as maybe a support role of sorts, and also you can do a little reconnaissance work with it as well. It's not meant to take enemies head on, I can tell you that. I do like the iron sight on this. It's not my favorite, but I just do like the fact how it's an open-ended sight and it doesn't seem to get in the way of your field of view, which is really nice. It also has the the kind of same similar view aiming down sight as the AN-94 assault rifle. One of the things I do like about this compact rifle is it maintains the same characteristics as the recoil, almost close to the MP5. You can get away with just firing this compact rifle and maintaining accuracy with it by laying down on the trigger, which is a nice feature, especially for a more suited, powerful gun than this. But keep in mind, it's only powerful, in close to medium range. Over long distances, I wouldn't suggest it, because over long distances it seems to act like the damage ratio of the M9 if you're hitting somebody from medium range with it. Of course, aiming down sight does make this gun accurate, as with any other gun in Battlefield Play for Free. But like I said, this one does have extremely good accuracy hip fire as well if you were to pop your shots off, or even if you're at close range with somebody, to be able just to fire and lay down the trigger too. It seems relatively accurate. The reload time for this gun isn't that bad either. It seems to be relatively quick for a compact rifle. All in all, I do actually like the the 9a-91. It's a pretty interesting gun. I wouldn't say it requires any type of finesse to use it. It's just most similar to the AKS-74U. It's definitely worth a try, and I can see why a lot of people don't like it, just for the simple fact of of its low rate of fire, not having effective damage over long ranges, and of course doing a one-on-one fight with somebody who has a gun that has a higher rate of fire. It can seem that they can beat you real quick. But the thing with it is if where this gun really excels is if you actually can maintain headshots against somebody, or at least clip them once in the head. That does considerably more damage than it would if you were just going for body shots on this compact rifle. So whenever you are encountering somebody, the sight doesn't make it easy for you to be able to maintain headshots with it too, so there's no reason why you shouldn't try and go for headshots to boost your chances at staying alive in a close quarters firefight, even if you have to use the hip fire accuracy. With this gun, you don't necessarily have to roll out with a squad of people. If you were to, though, I would actually stick with the medic, because your amount of bullets that you get with this gun, and due to the high amount of damage from close to medium ranges, you won't be burning through that ammo anytime soon. However, you're just as equally capable as going it alone with this rifle. You just need to maintain a low profile with it, and it does tend to give off a distinct sound, so make sure you're careful and not give away your position. That being said, there's not too many cons with this compact rifle, other than the fact that it's low damage at long distances and it's low rate of fire. But all in all, it's still a good compact rifle to have in your arsenal in Battlefield Play for Free. So surprisingly, even though a lot of you don't like it, me personally, I like it and I would recommend it to those that are actually looking for a substitute for the AKS-74U. And I think the only reason why I like it is because it's more well suited in here and Play for Free, and I remember playing with the gun in bad company, and I just feel like it wasn't well suited, and I just really didn't like the gun in bad company. But in here it makes it more manageable, and I just like the way it feels in Battlefield Play for Free. Okay, so just a final recap of the things with this gun. The pros: it's high damage from close to medium ranges up there. Also, the reload time seems to be fairly on the level and fast. You don't burn through your bullets, so just due to the rate of fire on it, so you have a good amount of bullets. And the iron sight is very open-ended and nice for you to be able to see without blocking your field of view. The main cons with the 9a-91 is that it does have a slow rate of fire. Also, one of the pros is that it does have 5 additional bullets in comparison to the AKS-74U, so you have a little bit more bullets there too. But back to the cons. Just only a few here. Really, it's just the low damage over long distances and the slow rate of fire in extremely close quarters firefights. Just make sure you get the dump on somebody first and maintain headshots, and you should be good with this compact rifle. That's all I have for this video commentary. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Subscribe and keep your suggestions coming, and if you have an intro for me, give it to me.